this guy he's found himself some minutes.
Encore from a triple overtime game. Guys going with velocity under duress of the clock. Russ mishandles it.
Et bonjour à toutes et à tous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui sur NBA 2K19 pour la suite de notre carrière et on va commencer les playoffs avec ce premier match contre Minnesota.
To the first class organization and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Et on commence cette vidéo avec notre première récompense. On est MVP de l'année.
Here we are. I guess I'm supposed to say something. You know, it's hard to imagine now I'm standing here holding this MVP trophy. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I was playing in China with no idea what the future held for me in professional basketball. So I guess you could say that things worked out. But this award certainly doesn't belong to just me. We battled this entire season as a team. And I know that we're only here right now just trying to keep this thing going for as long as we can. You guys are the best. It's an honor playing with you, playing for Coach, playing for this organization. And I think it goes without saying that this is truly for all of you. I know I speak for this entire team when I say that we wouldn't be where we are tonight without each and every one of you. So let me just say that I am blessed, I am honored, I am humbled, and I am ready to get this win tonight. Thank you.
Il a l'air d'être tout seul et on n'entendait même pas le public. Et donc dans cette vidéo, ça va être un résumé de tous les matchs du premier tour contre les Timberwolves. Un résumé des meilleures actions, on va dire, qu'il y a pu avoir. Donc voilà, donc c'est parti, je vous laisse découvrir ce résumé du premier tour des playoffs contre les Timberwolves.
For them as a home team, especially lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
And the starting lineup for the top.
Play smart and let them know they're in for a heck of a fight the rest of the way. Sounds like some strong words, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. That one falls.
Funny pass.
Here's Little, and AI throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And great group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for George. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Grant. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Rose passes to Tolliver, and it's blocked by Little. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They're up by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. That's the hard-working mentality. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw, good Butler.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys.
AI's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's getting points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Teague surveying the D. 1 second left. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the bench. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. 1:07 left in the third. Gibson dishes to Rose. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Felton. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Felton leading the charge. And the dunk by Grant.
Amazing recognition by Felton. Sees the wide open man, sends it on time and on target.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Rose. Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Andrew Wiggins with the statement finish.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. To the paint. Outside for Felton. Oklahoma City moving it around. And AI throws it down.
Another solid game from this guy shooting the basketball. Just adding to this lead. So hard to defend.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiggins outside. 17 seconds left in the third. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Schroeder kicks to Felton. Pass to AI. And AI throws it down.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Steven Adams is out there with AI. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Gibson. And it's blocked by Little. It's up a three. Rebounded by Rose. Minnesota with the ball. Dishes it to T. Poked loose. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Rose against Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Little. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
Inside, Okogie. It's hauled in by Felton. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. AI kicks to Felton. Back to AI. Fires from 14 and the miss. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now.
Et fin du premier match. Victoire 66-39. On a plutôt bien dominé cette rencontre. On a fait une très bonne performance, on va dire, avec pas mal de contres, des interceptions, pas mal de points, de rebonds. Donc c'était franchement un très bon premier match de la part de notre équipe là. Vous pouvez revoir quelques contres, quelques actions vite fait. Donc voilà, donc on va se dire à tout de suite pour le second match contre Minnesota. Donc pour l'instant on mène 1-0. Donc à tout de suite pour le second match et ce résumé.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Oklahoma City Thunder come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Timberwolves. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again, along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a string.
In the middle, Teague runs the point with Butler at his side. They're the backcourt, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Here's Butler. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. And he told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. We're still in position to accomplish it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Little. Rebound, Minnesota. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting.
Schroeder against Rose. Some solid defense from Little. And so it's over. You know, so much of leadership is Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota making some changes. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. And it's Butler finds Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And Adams sends it back.
Adams is a decent shot blocker, but relies on his position mostly, that time in the right spot.
Grant, that's good.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Towns against Adams. Towns, the pass to Gibson. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Jordan. Moves back up. And the layup by AI. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead, really an incredible game from AI.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding.
Go the other way with it. Outside Butler. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Butler. Got a piece of it.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Offensive rebound. From deep, Moore knocks down the three ball. And the Thunder lead.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by AI. And AI throws it down.
And that monster lead continues to grow.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. The Timberwolves have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. AI left side. Launches a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And Gibson's superb at using his size on defense. Outstanding contesting that one.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 7.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Rose is out there with Teague, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And it's blocked by Little. Points here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Rose kicks to Wiggins. Rejected by Little, and so it looks like
it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Butler against Grant. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession.
And that was a big difference.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the
Et fin du second match, on a gagné 58-40, un match un peu plus serré, un peu plus disputé, avec des Timberwolves qui nous ont mis un peu plus, comment dire, ils ont un peu mieux défendu et nous ont vraiment empêché de nous imposer beaucoup plus facilement. Mais bon, quand même victoire de 18 points dans cette deuxième rencontre. On gagne nos 2 premiers matchs à domicile. Et du coup, on va partir dans le Minnesota pour aller les affronter maintenant, puisque les 2 prochains matchs, c'est chez eux. Et il faut tout faire pour les gagner, comme ça on pourrait les switcher et passer au prochain tour. Donc c'est parti, je vous dis à tout de suite pour le 3e match.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Oklahoma City Thunder come into Game 3 up 2 games to none. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a 3rd straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Timberwolves. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Minnesota. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
and an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road, but now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that.
Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who
Mason
really...
Plumlee's checked in for Towns. Tolliver comes in for Taj Gibson. Luol Deng is checked in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Rose in for T. And then for Oklahoma City, Nerlens Noel checks in for Adams. Felton comes in for Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And maybe
now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Felton kicks to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Noel throws it down.
Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense.
4 attempts.
You know, I think Butler had a pretty good mid-range game coming in. You know, he was drafted 30th back in 2011.
AI outside. No good from outside. Now Deng. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Butler. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we'll be back with you shortly. Coaches Greg and T.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He scored 26 points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
That one goes in.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
T kicks to Towns. Adams, some nice D.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend
Ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Paul George is out there with AI. Then there's Grant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center.
Assists like that.
He's checked in for Gibson. Deng comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Jones subbed in for Jeff T. And then for Oklahoma City, Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Ejuan Moore comes in for Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's the floater, and they're able to recover.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game, really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and AI throws it down.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much needed spare it all saves them from the shot clock violation.
To the inside, here's Little, banked in off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Towns, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
You know, for a guy with Towns' size, I mean, to have this level of body control, I'll tell you what, it's no wonder the contact didn't bother the shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And more kicks to AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Jones, that's for 2, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony.
Both teams will make substitutions with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Shoots from the block, and Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game, because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Outside for Felton. AI with it, working on Plumlee. Little passes to Patterson. So no problem for
Et fin du troisième match, on a gagné 73-52. On a failli faire un triple-double si ce couillon de Patterson sur les dernières secondes avait shooté pour marquer. On aurait une autre dixième passe décisive, crétin que c'est. Mais enfin bref. Du coup, troisième match, troisième victoire, 73-52. Là, on a mis la barre très haute pour les Timberwolves. Ils n'ont pas résisté, on les a trop dominés. Et du coup, on va partir pour le quatrième match. Peut-être le dernier, si on le gagne. En tout cas, les Timberwolves ne sont pas du tout, ne résistent pas du tout à nos attaques et à notre défense. Donc, il y a moyen qu'on gagne assez facilement le prochain match et qu'on passe au prochain tour. Donc c'est parti pour le résumé du quatrième match. On se retrouve tout de suite à la fin.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Oklahoma City Thunder have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Timberwolves? Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You look at the Timberwolves. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Adams is out there with AI. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Grant. And it's George. And it's the 3-1. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The offensive rebound, Butler. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir. Boy, they wanted to hit the ground running today, but it hasn't happened just
Gibson.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
To the inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint, and George with the stuff.
And plays like that demonstrate Paul George's athletic ability. He's not just...
In the corner, it's Felton. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Schroeder. Oklahoma City the rebound, and AI throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
Off the rim. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. AI right side. Here's Luwawu. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. You can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like West.
And you look on the floor for Minnesota. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. And it's Teague in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Teague with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Towns down low. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, this guy's been a prolific scorer on the interior from his first day in the league. Carl Anthony Towns getting the job done in the painted area.
And that does it for the first half. Playoff matchup. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
And why not, Greg, right? If you continue to produce, just get him shot after shot. Super assertive right now on the interior.
And on the 40% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Butler. And Adams sends it back.
And the defense of Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
Teague kicks to Towns. Wiggins outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Rejected by Little. Westbrook against Teague. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Jeremy Grant is becoming adept at how to finish the alley-oop. Devastating.
Minnesota making some changes. Carl Anthony Towns comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Tyus Jones. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Oklahoma City.
And they continue to control the glass.
AI with it. Towns on him. AI outside. He kicks to Moore. This one for 3. Rebound by Butler. To the paint. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Goes up on the wing. No good off the front iron. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been
easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Derrick Rose is out there with Teague, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. In the corner, Gibson with it. And it's sent back by Little. And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. AI with it. Now defended by Wiggins. AI kicks to Adams. Pass to Westbrook. Back to AI. Out to the wing. Here's Grant. The offensive rebound. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Towns. It's tipped.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're just dominating on both ends, and it's reflected now in the score.
In the quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Thunder.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Teague for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Jeff Teague. Let's remember, this guy will not hesitate if you leave him open in three-point territory.
And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
No, I think that they've been locked in during this game. They didn't let the opposing crowd get to them at all. This has been pure domination.
Towns, no luck.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Taj Gibson picks one up. Free throw good, AI. And both free throws good for AI. And here's Jones. And they do it. They'll move.
Et fin du quatrième match. Victoire 64-46. Voilà, on switch les Timberwolves hein, avec 4 matchs, 4 victoires. Un bon petit 4-0. La haine de Kate. Mais bon, c'est comme ça, on a été trop fort pour eux sur l'ensemble des 4 matchs. Bon, en même temps, les Timberwolves, c'est pas une équipe qui est très très forte hein, comparée à nous. Donc, du coup, avec ces 4 victoires, on va passer au prochain tour. On va voir après contre qui on jouera. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut non, on va dire ça, allez.
That's what this team is built for. Success in the regular season is great, but our goal all along has been to have success in the postseason. And I think that we just showed that we have everything that a team needs to win in the playoffs.
Hop, 2000 fans de plus. 8% de mieux dans l'entente de l'équipe. On a choisi la bonne réponse. En tout cas, premier tour des playoffs du coup contre les Timberwolves, on s'est quand même plutôt baladé. On n'a pas vraiment eu de résistance en face de nous, donc très intéressant. Ça nous a permis de gagner quand même pas mal de VC, pas mal de points pour passer au palier suivant, d'améliorer quand même pas mal nos insignes, hein, même s'il y a encore pas mal de travail à faire. Donc la prochain objectif, c'est atteindre la finale de conférence. Forcément, hein. On va voir contre qui on va tomber. Il me semble que c'était soit les Lakers, soit... je sais plus. Je sais qu'il y avait les Lakers. Mais contre qui ils ont joué les Lakers? Ça, je me rappelle plus du tout.
That's what I'm talking about. Great game out there. Yes, round one, on lock, conference semifinals. AI, great job. Congrats.
All right, everybody. Hey, listen up. Great win tonight. And when I say great win, I mean great win. All right, one round down, 3 more to go, okay? The postseason is far from over, but we have shown in this series that we are a force to be reckoned with. On to the
Exact, mec. On n'est pas là pour plaisanter. Donc il nous reste encore 2 tours pour atteindre la... Non, 3 tours pour être champion. Pour être champion NBA, il faudrait encore 12 victoires. Normalement. Bon, quelques petits messages d'encouragement. Encore, on va regarder vite fait. Ok, il n'y a rien de plus. Du coup, ah ben voilà, quand je dis il n'y a rien de plus, le téléphone qui sonne. Michael. Ok, bah, 4 victoires obtenues, encore 12, hein, mec. Ouais, il reste 3 tours pour être champion, donc champion NBA, donc oui, 12 victoires, il faut. Ok, donc du coup, moi je vais m'arrêter là. Et ben apparemment, on va jouer contre les Lakers. Donc voilà. On voit tout de suite en haut notre futur adversaire. Ouais. Donc du coup, bah, je vais m'arrêter là pour cette vidéo. Et on se retrouvera pour le deuxième tour, hein, pour la demi-finale de conférence de l'Ouest que on devra faire contre les Lakers. Donc voilà, les Lakers qui se sont imposés 4-0 contre les Jazz. Il y a qui d'autre qui s'est qualifié? Les Rockets 4-3 contre les Spurs, les Warriors 4-0 contre les Mavericks, les Raptors 4-0 contre les Pacers, les Suns 4-3 contre les Heat, 4-2 pour les Nets contre les Wizards et 4-1 pour les Celtics contre les Hawks. Donc voilà, du coup, le prochain programme, ce sera contre les Lakers pour cette demi-finale de conférence et on verra qui on affrontera peut-être au tour suivant si on se qualifie. Sur ce, je vous dis à bientôt. Salut à tous!